Ambition without action turns to anxiety. Here's why, dude. If you guys don't know me, I'm Ryan Goat. I try to be motivational, inspiring, but I end up pissing people off sometimes, and that's okay. So, I actually just got done making another video and uploaded it, but I just have so many thoughts going around. I'm like, why not make some more? So, anyways, as I was going, I started off very. I feel like everybody kind of starts out with the feeling where they feel like they're made for more. They can do more. They can do what they put their not do, but they have big dreams, big goals, big aspirations. If you were a kid at one point, you did have that. A lot of people nowadays, as they get older, they get lazier. They don't. They lose that. They lose all of it. And understandably so. The world's a rough place, and stuff happens. You can't control every outcome. It might not always be your fault, but whose job is it to fix, right? It's yours. Kind of straightforward and simple. I got some green tea right here to try to get me energy to shout at you guys throughout this whole thing. But as I was going with those sayings, the kind of two that stay on my mind is, I hear it everywhere, and action without ambition without action turns to anxiety. But the thing is, action without purpose turns to depression, right? That's what I've been thinking about, because when you take action on stuff, like for me, for example, when I was working my job where I was just packing boxes into a damn truck, it was pretty boring. It was pretty bland. It was pretty not it, as you'd say. And I felt like all of my effort was going towards nothing. Sure, I was making money. I was making like $19 an hour, nothing to complain about, but I still feel like there was so much more. There was like I could do more. I could put my effort towards something better, which I could. I was working up in my business at the time, and I still am. So staying consistent and growing and being the best version of you doesn't really have anything to do with packing boxes in a truck, right? I don't feel like I'm impacting anybody. When I'm getting results from my clients that have lost like 12 pounds within 3-4 weeks, like that's the best thing ever. I would not trade that for working 2 months at my box handling job. It's just, and if you guys ever feel like that, just remember there's always more waiting for you. You just need to accept the uncomfortability. Fear is such a big driver in people. No matter what it is, everyone's so fearful of everything. The fear could be derived from being financially unstable, being housewives, maybe not having a place to stay at, having like all this fear. We're not, like, as people, right? You gotta understand, we are not afraid of money. We're not afraid of finances. We're not, like, this all stems from a root, and the fear comes down to death, right? I know that sounds very relevant, but it's not, okay? Every fear you have stems from you will die. When you feel socially awkward, you feel anxious outside of, like, say you're walking through New York and you don't want to, some lady falls and you don't want to come help her pick her up because you're in the spot, that's because your brain thinks, okay, all these people, they're not going to like me, I'm going to lose all my social status, and I'm going to die. That's how it works. It might sound weird, but that's how everything works. That's why finances, you're worried about your money because you feel that you're going to run out of money, you're not going to be able to afford food, a house, you're going to get lost, you're going to become alone, and you're going to die. It's the biggest thing ever. But when you think about everything and what the average person has, everybody usually has a family. Everybody usually has a homeless shelter near them. When it comes down to it, you don't have anything to be afraid of because you're always going to have food and you're always going to have shelter available. Sure, you might not be welcomed in the shelter all the time because you need to get up off your ass and do stuff, but you have to understand you can't be so afraid and have fear. Fear can drive you, I guess. You shouldn't always be afraid to go into the fear, right? I can't remember a time I was comfortable and made progress, right? When I was going to my first jiu-jitsu competition, I was nervous as shit. I did not want to do that. I was considering backing out the day before. But then I stuck through and I kept going. And my gosh, I can't tell you how worth it was. And like I came back. I won first in no-gi, and then third in gi. Which first in no-gi is like no-gi and gi. Gi is like the big robes you see like people in karate and stuff wear. It's kind of like that. They're basically the big pajamas. And no-gi is like tight fitting compression tees with like short no pockets. That's no-gi. No-gi is just wrestling, but you're trying to choke out and kill the other person. Anyways, it's a very intimidating sport. Literally, my last competition, I saw a guy break his arm. Right? This stuff is not comfortable. It's not nice to see someone break their damn arm. And for fair reason, man. For fair reason. Anyways, with fear, my laptop keeps turning off. I need to make sure it stays on because I really don't want... I want to keep the light on my face so you guys can see me. But anyways, when you're becoming someone who you want to be, part of that is going through uncomfortability. And part of going through uncomfortability is it's scary. It's fearful. We're all scared. You know, I've been in spots where I was $5,000 in debt, but guess what? I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm in a nice apartment. All this different stuff. Plenty of people go through that. But the people that come out of it are the ones that are going to make it. And if you know you can make it, like for me, for example, I know if I get in a spot where I'm financially crippled and I can't make money, or I can... The thing is, you can never not make money. That's the thing. You got to get up and you got to do something. Right? You can't just sit there on the couch and cry and feel bad about yourself because you lost all your money playing fucking blackjack at the casino. No one's going to feel bad for you, all right? That's your fault that you did that. So you need to get up and you need to do something about it. You need to go and you need to go make money. If you're unhappy with... Oh, that was bad burp. If you're unhappy with your physique and you're sitting on the couch eating Cheetos on the freaking... and digging out of your belly button and you're feeling bad for yourself because, oh, I'm watching freaking Rick and Morty and I'm getting all sad and shit because I'm just not doing anything with my life, maybe you should do something with it. Do something with it. No one is keeping you from making the action except yourself. You are your biggest enemy. You are the reason you're feeling lost. You're the reason you're feeling anxious. You're the reason you're feeling these things. Because you're not embracing this comfort in order for you to get out of your bubble that you are inside. You were inside this bubble, right? You need to expand it and you need to pop it so you can actually do stuff. For me, I used to be super anxious about what everybody thought of me. I always did. Okay, I was always anxious. Okay, I can speak from someone that was always worried about what they thought. I was a bad person because I wouldn't help people that needed help because I was too afraid to be on the spot. Now I could give two lessons of shit, right? I don't care what anybody thinks of me, man. There's a squirrel in the pool. I'm probably going to go throw a stick in there and just try to save it or get it out of there because it's been stuck in the pool for like a full day, right? Or talk to my landlord. Some people might think, oh, it's silly. You care about like a little squirrel or something. I mean, it's not like I'm not heartless. I feel bad for the cute little guy. I mean, everything dies, but it doesn't mean he needs to die. Apart from that, and me feeling bad about squirrels, you're keeping yourself from being who you want to be. You don't have to be the person that looks in the mirror and you see stuff like flabs, fat. Like, you don't have to be that person. I was that person, right? And look where I am now. Okay? I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not fat. Okay? I'm not fat. And that's what counts. You don't have to be fat. Okay? I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know it's out of your comfort zone. But you have to understand, in order to get to where you want to go, you got to make certain sacrifices in order to get there. Okay? You guys are all capable of great things. I might sound like a dick, when I'm lecturing you. But you are. You are capable of so much more than you think. My goal isn't just to bully you and tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that. My goal is for you to become the best version that you could be. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your ally because friends will be like, okay, you can go sit, you can go party, you can sit and drink on the couch, you can do this, you can do that, right? You can go do all that stuff. I'm not like that. I'm going to tell you, what the fuck are you doing? You are capable of so much more than this. Get out of your comfort zone and start doing the things you need to be. Oh, you want to bodybuild? Oh, okay. Well, why the hell are you eating Cheetos on a Friday night with drinking beer and smoking weed? You think this is what's going to help you win that competition that you talk about so much? No, it is not. Oh, I really want abs, man. I really want these things. Like, I need abs. I'm like, wow, you're really not acting like it for someone that really needs abs. Right? Okay, you have to adapt and become the person in order to get to where you want to go. Anyways, I'm done being an asshole. You guys are capable of so much, and I wish everyone could see it that way. But anyways, you guys pursue your dreams, chase what you need to chase, okay? And if you want to chase even harder, you want to chase without the roadblocks, check out the links down in the description. I'm a fitness coach. I will help you get there. That's literally my job. If not, do it on your own. I don't care. Just get into fitness and do something where you are being better. Okay, anyways, I love you. Have a great day.